Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to today's Big Ten at the Beach matchup presented by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Revitalize your property today. We've got a Big Ten matchup here, an opening weekend of the 2021 season between the Wildcats of Northwestern and the Spartans of Michigan State. I'm Rob Smith. Joining me, Terry Sawyer in the booth as we get started for Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon. And we saw a good game defensively from the Hoosiers of Indiana. Iowa took Game 1 of our doubleheader 1-0. And Terry, what are you looking for in Game 2 before we get started in the starting lineups?
Well, once again, this is Northwestern's first game of the season, and Michigan's coming off that 2-0 loss yesterday to Maryland. So, again, hopefully Maryland is going to be able to make some adjustments and be ready for the Wildcats.
So we've got a 60-second ball game coming to us, and overall a generally nice day here in Virginia Beach. Overcast skies, temperature in the 60s last time I checked, and no sight of rain. So that is a great piece of news as we get into the later portion of our Saturday. Big Ten at the Beach this weekend and next weekend. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Big Ten field hockey all weekend long in this one between Michigan State and Northwestern. We'll roll into the starting lineups. First for Michigan State, under the direction of head coach Helen Null. In goal will be number 1, Jake Arundel, the junior from County Kildare, Ireland. And in numerical order, number 3, Madeline McDonough. Number 4, Selena Ricardo. Number 6, Leah Sinisi. Number 9, that is Nienka Blomasat. Number 12, Isa Vanderway. Number 18, Merle Hansen. Number 21, Kara Bonshak. Number 22, Meredith Ross. 23, Lulu Fulton. And number 28, Ellie Wheatley. We'll get into what to look for the Spartans today, but not before we look at Tracy Fuchs in her 12th season under the helm, or at the helm, for the Wildcats. She'll be starting in goal, number 25. That is Florine Markison. And her lineup looks like this in numerical order. Benta Bakkers, number 3, the forward from the Netherlands, moving forward. Number 6, Peyton Halsey. Number 8, Maddie Zimmer. Number 9, Shannon Daly. 11, Kayla Bloss. 15, Katie Jones. 16, Kristen Connolly. 17, Aaliyah Marshall. Number 20, Anna Medina Garcia. 23 will round out the group, Mackenzie Keegan. So that's our starting lineups between the Wildcats and the Spartans. And as I continue to nail down these pronunciations here in Game 2, Terry, what are you looking forward to in our afternoon doubleheader?
I'd just like to say that was a good job, Rob.
I
Seems to be
appreciate
a little
that.
bit more international flair in this game, so pronunciations are always a tricky thing. I'm sure that Northwestern is probably going to come out strong and try to test the waters like Iowa did in the game previously. I'd have to say Michigan, after their loss, that they might be a little bit more tentative and kind of do a wait and see what Northwestern's going to throw at them.
We'll definitely have to wait and see here. This is Northwestern's first game of the year. And looking to just get back to business here in the 2021 season. 15 minutes on the clock. Spartans are taking the field here for the second time in the 2021 campaign here in Virginia Beach. Officials getting squared away, and we will be here as well. Overall, couldn't ask for a better day for field hockey, Terry, and hopefully the weather holds up. Hopefully we have a nice little breeze, but nothing too powerful to shake our cameras up. As we get into Game 2, it's 2:34 local time here, Saturday, February 27th. Thanks for tuning in to the Big Ten Plus Network. Our officials today for this contest, Ridge Bear and Lynn Carino, with the reserve, Mary Driscoll. So we've got squared away, 15 minutes on the clock. Waiting for the official's whistle. Everybody's in spot. The goalie here for the Spartans getting squared away. Mask on. And away we go. So 60 minutes on the clock, 15 here in the first period. Michigan State wearing the dark hunter green and black. Going left to right, here's an opportunity early for Northwestern.
And like our game before, we have another penalty corner in the first 15 seconds.
So
like I said, Northwestern was going to come out a little bit fast to feel the waters.
I imagine that to be the case, and Northwestern has their first opportunity going right to left here. In the first half, Northwestern wearing the white tops, purple and black piping with the purple skirts. First chance of the day here for the Wildcats. Number 9, Shannon Daly to insert the ball. Waiting for his Benta Bakers, along with number 23, Mackenzie Keegan. Daly pushes in. Ball shot on, save made. Bouncing around, pinballing around, waiting, and the Spartans have it. They'll clear. Only for a moment. Ball is still in Spartan possession, and they'll push out of play down in the near corner. Ball maintained by the Northwestern program. Ends up out of play, and so the Spartans will get it back. Mienka Blomsat, the defender for the Spartans. Mienka Blomsat. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Pronunciation guides all over the place here with this wind in my hand. On the far side, number 11, that's loss for the Wildcats. 2 minutes into the game, slow pace to get started. Had that corner in the first 15 seconds, and since then a little bit of back and forth possession. Out of the opposite side of the field. Getting stopped daily. Said a slow, methodical start for this contest. Northwestern and Michigan State still feeling each other out early in the game. Now Michigan State here with their first push offensively. Still feeling out the waters of the turf. There goes number 6. That's Sinisi. And that's in the back of the net. Goal for number 12, Issa Vanderway. And Michigan State is on the board early. 11:37 to go in the opening frame. And it's 1-0 Sparty. Goal came from junior forward Issa Vanderway. Sparty's on the board. A very fast start, back and forth. Maybe a little more competitive contest here in game number 2. We saw a lot of possession-dominated game from Iowa in our first game of the day. These teams seeing each other every year. They're familiar with each other here in Big Ten conference play, getting their season started in conference play.
Number 7.
Here's number 7 for the Wildcats, Marin Zidell, excuse me. Only 5 minutes into the contest, and already, Terry, a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, the main difference right now is the fact that Michigan State, on their first opportunity to score, they did.
Very quick turn of events for the Spartans. We're able to cash in on an opportunity early. Now here come the Wildcats on the other end of the field. Whistle from the official. Ball bouncing around. I can't quite see from the angle that I'm at. Northwestern with the ball, and they give that ball up. So Michigan State now. An opportunity to reverse course. Score once again. Coming down the field, number 21, Bonchak. Bonchak with the ball. Gives it up to Merrill Hansen. Meredith Ross. Ross now settles, pushes it forward. Gets it by Peyton Halsey in white. Now coming forward is Merrill Hansen. Hansen now gets forward. Hansen gives it to number 4, Selena Ricardo. And a corner coming. 8 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the first corner of the day for the Michigan State Spartans. Nothing our score. Spartans trying to go up 2-0 early. Inserting the ball, number 6. That's Leah Sinisi. Sinisi waiting for the whistle. Gets it. Play starts. They push it to the far side. Shot on is blocked. Dribbling in, another shot on. Save. Pushed away to the outside, and now slowly working their way back to the middle of the arc. Michigan State maintains possession, and an errant pass away from number 26, Ashley Harlock. Harlock chases it down, but to no avail. Wildcats have the ball back. Keegan now in the corner. Keegan gets whisked away by the Spartan defense. And picking it back up is Ana Medina Garcia. Garcia now. And out of play. Back to the 25-meter line. 23-meter line. 25 yards. 23 meters. So interchangeable. Northwestern building possession. And they give the ball right back up. Michigan State now with the ball. Coming into the contest, number 16, Devin Riley. And waiting her turn back again is number 12, Vanderway. Vanderway had the first goal of the day about 4 minutes into the contest. Meanwhile, in that Iowa and Indiana game, we had to wait till there was 4 minutes left to see our first goal. So already more offense in one quarter than we saw in a whole game in the noon contest. Backing around. Ball pushed forward. Dribbling and then losing control is number 8 in white, Maddie Zimmer. Now blast. And forward. So far the game already feels a lot more evenly matched. Seems like both sides have a good feel for the other. Michigan State last year was 0-8 in conference play, so looking to pick up their first win. I'm just losing everything over here. So line changes here for Northwestern. Now back around, here comes the Spartans. Ellie Wheatley with the ball, and she gives it up. Here comes a chance. A chop in, and a great save by the keeper. Shot came from number 8, Maddie Zimmer. And the save by Jade Arundel keeps it a 1-0 game. Getting started once again. Blumsat. About 10 minutes into the contest, Terry, what have you seen that you've enjoyed so far?
Sorry, I was watching. There was a card being given on that play.
Oh, I missed that. What was the card?
I believe it might have been rough play, so she's down for 2 minutes, I believe.
So it'll be the freshman Emma O'Neill. O'Neill out for 2 minutes. We'll keep track of that. With 4 minutes and change to go here in the first quarter, O'Neill will take a seat. Meanwhile, a couple of wholesale changes for Northwestern as they come back across this end of the field. They push offensively. Northwestern trying to take advantage of the man-up situation. And flying down the field is number 8 in white, Maddie Zimmer.
I think the difference in this game than the last is it seems to be a little bit more wide open and faster play by both teams. Whereas the game before, I would say Indiana was a little bit more compact on defense.
Definitely the case here. Just a lot of back and forth. You're right. Here comes an opportunity. It skirts wide of the net. And the Spartan defense holds strong for the moment. .323 to go here in quarter number 1. Still a few moments left on the penalty. About 20 seconds left on the penalty. That ball now out of play. Things slowed down here for a moment, back to the 23 meter. Pushing forward. And the penalty now over. Mask off for Emma O'Neill. Back in the other direction go the Spartans. Spartans now across midfield looking to get their offense started after surviving the man advantage. Ball made its way all the way to the other end of the field on the slick turf. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Moving at a good pace here early in this one. 1-0 our score, ball up. Northwestern looking to equalize here before the end of the quarter with an offensive chance now. Kind of a slow rolling pass. Now forward. Looking for the pass across. They had number 7, Marin Seidel. But just a little far forward for Seidel. Michigan State gets the ball back. 90 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. We're watching Big Ten field hockey here. Big Ten at the beach. The Big Ten Network Plus. Beautiful yet breezy Saturday afternoon here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hosting a wealth of Big Ten programs over the course of the next couple of weekends. Ball bouncing around, still 59 seconds to go in Q1. Ball is back, now here comes a chance inside the arc. That ball is shot and a save made. Snagged out of the air by goalie Jada Rundle. Keeps this a 1-0 game. Michigan State trying to add to their lead. 27 seconds left. They continue the offensive push. Out of number 6, Sinisi. And back come Aaliyah Marshall and company. Marshall for the Wildcats pushes it up to Peyton Halsey. Ball goes out of play.
Get it, Taylor.
And 3, 2, 1. That is the end of our first quarter of action. A quick one here in Virginia Beach. 1-0 our score from the stick of Issa Vanderway. And we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Big Ten at the Beach here on Big Ten Network Plus.
New DQ rotisserie style chicken bites. I love you just the way you are. I never thought unbreaded chicken this good was possible. Your oven-roasted 100% white meat chicken is 100% perfect to me. Finally, chicken that is tender, juicy, and flavorful all by itself. Or dipped in ranch. Or on a salad. Or in a basket with fries. Thank you, DQ, for giving me just what I needed. DQ. Happy tastes good.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Ding, 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 winner.
You know what we could all do with?
Ding, 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 winner.
More winning Wednesdays. More first dates with zombie kills.
Ding, ding, winner.
More t-shirts that say winner on the front and winner on the back. You know what we could all do with?
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 winner.
Ding, 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 my friend. Ding, ding, ding.
And welcome back to Big Ten action here at Virginia Beach. Big Ten at the Beach is presented by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Revitalize your property today. I'm Rob Smith. Joining me, Terry Sawyer in the booth. And as you know, all that's going on behind the scenes, let's talk about the game. 1-0 our score, Terry. And what did you see from that first quarter that you hope continues moving forward?
Well, it's a very fast-paced game, as you've seen both teams going end to end. And like I said before, that first opportunity for Northwestern on that penalty corner, they weren't able to put a score on. But then Michigan came right back at them in their first opportunity in the circle. They put the ball in the net.
1-0 our score. 15 minutes on the clock in the first half to go. Michigan State starts the quarter with the ball. Minutes and change here. That ball aerialed up. Settled by the Northwestern forward. And onward they go. Back forth, here comes a chance. That ball shot, saved, and it's in the back of the net?
Nope.
I'm not sure. No goal. Maybe pushed out of bounds, or a penalty corner has been awarded.
Looked like the goalkeeper actually trapped that ball, so the official, before too much else happened, called the penalty corner.
So penalty corner here for Northwestern. They huddle up and get the plan situated. Going to take the insertion is Shannon Daly, the midfielder from Sudbury, Massachusetts. Here we go. Another early corner in a quarter. Daly prepares, throws it in. It exits a sloppy start to the corner. Not exactly what they wanted. A shot is in. Bouncing around. It continues to bounce, and they get another corner. Clock stops. Daly now. Getting set to throw in.
Okay.
Ball passed in. It stopped this time. Unfortunate for the Wildcats, and here come the Spartans. Comes a chance. They're in. They're all alone. And called back. Not sure what the call was.
The player needs to receive the ball first and then make her turn, and kind of got caught up in her feet.
A great opportunity lost for the Spartans here early in the second quarter. The second quarter is starting to look a lot like the first quarter. Start with a little bit of Northwestern spice.
And then Michigan came right back at them.
We got a corner or two from Northwestern. Michigan not able to take advantage of the chance. That ball's up. Chops away. Michigan State gets it back. I think, Terry, the key to this contest is going to be winning the midfield. As both of these sides just pushing back and forth. Winning possession and controlling the midfield might be the most important thing these teams can do today. Right now, Northwestern doing just that. They have the ball around midfield. Clips the halfway mark. (22-12). Ball forward, and it will roll all the way out of play to the other end of the field. .11:45 here to go in the first half. Ball out of play. Stays with the Wildcats. That ball up and in, no good for Sinisi. had the opportunity. Nothing on the board since the Vanderway goal. Ball being dribbled around to the outside.
Seems to be a little momentum change here. Michigan's pressing hard inside their 25.
Michigan State Spartans now down low towards their own goal. All right, definitely a shift in the way of the game. The winds of change, if you will. Of course, as soon as I say that, the winds pick up a little bit. Ball is back. Number 21, Bonchak. Bonchak settles. Looks for a place to go. She finds one. That ball makes it all the way across the turf and saved for a moment by Northwestern. Give it right back to the Spartans. Volleying back and forth. Vying for position. 10 minutes to go in the half. Good defensive play by the Spartans, and now they move forward, and they've got a 4-on-3. Make it a 5-on-4. As more reinforcements come to help, and the defense shuts them down. A chance for Northwestern. They're in the arc. Here comes an opportunity. Peyton Halsey was there. The whistle blows, and we go the opposite direction. Ball now up and stopped. A 2-on-1 situation, a penalty called. Foul called. A little bit of a hack. There goes the Wildcats. That's Ana Medina Garcia. And they're in the arc, and unable to control it was Sabrina Solomon. Ball ends up out of play. That ball shot and score! A rocket of a shot. I believe that was from number 6, Peyton Halsey. And it is a 1-1 game as the Wildcats tie it up. Halsey from a ways away scores that goal with 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the half, and we're knotted up at 1. Number 6, Peyton Halsey, the midfielder for Northwestern out of Reading, Pennsylvania. Evens this up at 1. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in half number 1. You knew it was probably going to come. I would be shocked to see a 0-0 game or a shutout from either side the way this game has gone through the first 15 minutes of play. So now it's 1-1, and it's just a matter of who's scoring next and how many are coming. Make a prediction now. I think final score might be 4-3, something along those lines. Spartans now. Band away in the orange headband. Gives it up, and now we're coming back. Driving the opposite direction. Out of play. So now it's a 1-1 game. How does that change strategy, or how does that change defensive positioning?
I think they'll continue to play the way they have. Usually after a goal, the the team that scored will try to maintain it the next 5 minutes, maintain the pressure.
Michigan
You
State.
don't want a defensive letdown.
Michigan State trying to counterbalance. .6:30 to go here in the first half, as our camera on the clock blows away. Keep you updated on the clock.
You want to look in here and see if you can see the clock. That's what you find a place to put it.
Ball's kicked away by the goalie.
As long as it sees the clock, that's what
We reset there a little bit.
best you can.
Wind is something here today. Moving forward, come
Just leave it, he said.
number 18, Merrill Hansen. Now Northwestern has the chance to, after surviving that offensive opportunity from the Spartans, Northwestern has a chance to bring the ball back up. That ball gets stopped, though. And a good dribble from 22 Meredith Ross.
What's that?
The bucket for practice. Snag that bucket.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead.
5 minutes to go here in the first half. Possession.
Just taking it home.
Possession going back and forth, and once again our camera on the clock blown away. We'll keep you updated with the time and the score throughout. Currently 1-1 here in the second quarter. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go as we've got some line changes for both sides, some substitutions. Coaching on the fly here. Michigan State just trying to maintain a little bit of possession before pushing onward. All the while trying to hold off a stingy and unrelenting offense from Northwestern. Trying to prevent any advancements. It's a defensive and offensive tactic. Whistle blows. We continue. So it's another offensive attack. Ball is in the arc. Defensively holding firm are the Spartans, and they'll clear away. Ball up. 3 minutes and change. Northwestern now doing much of the same, just trying to hold on to the ball. It's a good, tight zone from the Spartans. Not a lot of grace or forgiveness. Tough to penetrate. Been able to do so in that defensive lapse, or offensive lapse, I should say, gives the Spartans the ball back. Looking for a corner are the Spartans. Just got to get the ball into the arc, into the attacking circle. Spartans taking their time trying to build some offense down in the later portions of this first half. Pass from one to the other, now to the forwards down low. Ball's near the end of the sideline, out of play, stays in Ball stays in the Northwestern direction. Things are really slowed down here a bit as we get to the 140 mark here in the first half. Not that we haven't had a pace of play, but the offensive opportunities have certainly come to a screeching halt, as both sides' defense is really stepping up in the last 10 minutes of the opening half. One to one our score here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Take away, and here come the Wildcats. Ball's in, shot across the key, and taken away. And now onward go the Spartans. It's a 2-on-2 situation with reinforcements coming, and now the defense squelches the opportunity. That's Kristen Conley who slows things down. Down inside the final minute of the half. Swing and a miss there by the midfielder. Vandeweghe gets it back. Vandeweghe is going to push back to her defense. 23 seconds and counting. They'll squirt to the other side. An aggressive pass forward. 14 seconds left. Ball's pushed out of bounds now. 10. And good, strong defense. 5 seconds now. No opportunities to come for the Michigan State Spartans. And we go into the half 1-1. So, Terry, after a full half of action, we've got one goal on the board for both sides. What are your thoughts that you see in that first 30 minutes?
Like I said, a very fast-paced game that was just going from end to end. And finally, they both were able to take advantage of scoring opportunities and put one on the board.
Both sides playing pretty strong defensively. What's the key to controlling the midfield going into the second half? Obviously, both sides have the offense. Their defenses have been pretty strong throughout. What's the key to maintaining possession and building an offensive chance?
I think that the pace of a lot of their passing has been off, and there's a lot of bobbles. So if you can't maintain the possession, then it's hard for you to build up and get into your attack.
Certainly. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. 1-1 our score. Both sides trading goals. One in the first for Michigan State, one in the second quarter for Northwestern. We'll be back in a bit. You're watching Big Ten Field Hockey on Big Turn Network Plus.
As the Uncarrier, we use our brand, our people, and our network as catalysts for good. That's why we're launching the HBCU Scholars Program for students making an impact on their school and communities. We're providing programming and insights to help Black-owned small businesses get ahead, investing in Black communities, and supporting recruitment and training of diverse candidates for telecom careers. Leading by example, we know we are better together than apart.
New DQ rotisserie style chicken bites. I love you just the way you are. I never thought unbreaded chicken this good was possible. Your oven roasted 100% white meat chicken is 100% perfect to me. Finally, chicken that is tender, juicy, and flavorful all by itself. Or dipped in ranch. Or on a salad. Or in a basket with fries. Thank you, DQ, for giving me just what I needed. DQ. Happy tastes good.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
wherever,
however.
Ding, 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 winner.
You know what we could all do with?
Ding, 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 winner.
More winning Wednesdays. More first dates with zombie kills.
Ding, ding, ding,
more t-shirts that say winner on the front and winner on the back. You know what we could all do with?
What exactly? Ding, 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 winner.
Ding, 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 my friend. Ding, ding, ding.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, homeowners and pros choose Floor & Decor.
Being a professional contractor, Floor & Decor is the best place I know to bring a client and show them every option.
When I'm doing a job, everything's in stock. All the new trends, the new styles.
If you don't have an idea of what you want to do, speak to a designer.
I could get anything for my house in here, no problem.
Go to the store and see it for yourself.
You really have to see it to believe it.
Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Welcome back to Big Ten Plus, Big Ten Network Plus here. We've got Big Ten field hockey here in Virginia Beach. It's Big Ten at the Beach, presented by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Revitalize your property. Today I'm Rob Smith. Joining me, Terry Sawyer in the booth. We've got a good one here headed into the second half. And the sun has finally come out to shine. A little bit of an overcast, generally windy day. We had a rainy night last night. But overall, it has been a perfect day for field hockey, and we have had a great first half. We were treated to a 1-1 score after one half of play. It started 4 minutes into the contest. The junior from Michigan State putting the Spartans on the board, Issa Vandeweghe, got things started for the Gals in green. And then here in the second quarter, Peyton Halsey equalized, the midfielder from Reading, Pennsylvania, equalized for Northwestern, and so we've got a 1-1 score. Not a whole lot of other stats to go over from the first half, but it was a relatively entertaining first half as both sides pushing offensively to get on the board, and I imagine we'll see much of that here in half number 2. So Terry, as we get into half number 2, kind of things need to change to, one, improve defensively, but two, get goals in the back of the net.
Their possession has to be a little bit tighter. It's like they're playing such a wide open game that that causes a lot of turnovers. Defensively, I think they've held their own on both ends. The goalkeepers, like you said, haven't had much action. And the forwards have just got to get possession, get in the circle, and capitalize on that opportunity.
Maybe a little bit of rust here for Northwestern, as this is their first game of the 2021 campaign. Haven't played in quite some time. We're in a little bit of a bubble format here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Just a place for everybody to get some games in on the water-based AstroTurf at the former National Training Center at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. As we mentioned, a beautiful day in the 60s here in Virginia Beach. 14:25 to go here in the first bit of the third quarter. Northwestern wearing the whites, going left to right here with the ball, currently getting after it. Ball pushed forward. Northwestern now with the ball in the arc, and they give the ball away to Michigan State. Michigan State under the direction of head coach Helen Null. Michigan State didn't win a single conference game last season, so they're looking to improve from the 0-8 and get on the board early. A win here today would improve upon that and get started with some good numbers here to get their season rolling. As for Northwestern, they're just looking to get their season started today. 1 goal on the year coming in this contest, this being their season opener. First penalty corner of the third quarter and the second half to come. I imagine it will be number 6, Peyton Halsey, to insert. And they go with Bente Bakkers. Bakkers, the redshirt sophomore from the Netherlands. Bakkers, a 5'4" forward, getting ready to insert. Ball pushed forward. It's in the cube and out of play. Good defensive stop there for Michigan State. Sparty holds for now. Big Ten field hockey here on the water-based AstroTurf. Turf just got watered moments before they started warming up in today's game, although it did rain much of the night last night, so we've got a hydrated surface, to say the least. Ball back around, the whistle blows. Northwestern trying to kill the opportunity and take it back. They do just that, and they start pushing offensively. Peyton Halsey with it. She pushes onward to number 15, Katie Jones. Jones now dives, pushes on. And Maddie Zimmer was looking for it. It ends up going out of play and a reset. First 3 minutes of the half has favored the gals in white. Northwestern wearing the white and purple. Back towards the offensive end go the Spartans. Whistle blows. Things slowed down. Vandeweghe, the goal scorer, now with it. Kicks back to the outside. There's number 22, Meredith Ross. Ross gives it up. And everybody will reset for a moment. I was going to get it, Aaliyah Marshall, the defensewoman for Northwestern. 11 minutes and 13 seconds here in the third quarter. 1-1 contest in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Goals coming from Issa Vandeweghe for the Spartans and Peyton Halsey for Northwestern. Ball up, and it trickles through everybody. That was a good chance for the Spartans to take a lead. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so we continue.
Yep, that's a true statement.
Ball way too high, but dangerous, so Michigan State will benefit by getting the ball back. Vandeweghe comes off. Wind blowing from the far side towards your camera, towards your sight line. Almost from the upper right corner of field towards midfield. Gusts here and there throughout. Now down to the under 10-minute mark here in the third quarter. Mostly opportunities coming from Northwestern here in the beginning of the second half. No big opportunities for the Spartans just yet. On goes Mackenzie Keegan. And a lot of conversation near the bench. I'm not sure what's going on. A little bit of confusion, but we continue.
Seemed to be some confusion with the goalkeeper equipment, so they took a brief timeout, and everything looks resolved now.
Sideline coaching here from Spartans. Just trying to get things a little more organized. Pushing on offensively. They'll maintain possession. Reinserting Madeline McDonough. McDonough the junior. Onward. Looking for Selena Ricardo. Ricardo now. Ball inside. Now at the stick of number 16, Devin Riley, but Riley couldn't corral it. And now here come the Wildcats. That ball's forward and nowhere near 15 Katie Jones or 21 Casey Joy. So the Spartans will get it back. Good outlet pass, but just kind of split the gap between the two Wildcats and are unable to take advantage. Now trying to fight for the ball back and keeping the ball in play, number 20, Ana Medina Garcia. Garcia now earns the foul. Coming forward and continuing play. The ball bounces around, a chance and just a missed opportunity from Casey Joy. Joy had the puck, a ball, this is not the wrong sport, had the ball on her stick. Wanted to flip it back over the keeper. And just swung and missed. It's probably the best opportunity we've seen all day that hasn't resulted in a goal, that time from Northwestern. Resetting to the far side. Clackling of sticks. Northwestern looking to rebound here. 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter.
23-meter hit.
Reset back to the 23-meter line. 2 balls out. Wait for one to resolve itself. Back inside now in the circle and tripped up. But it goes back to Michigan State. Treat of a contest here, 1-1 our score with 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go in quarter number 3. A lot of back and forth here in the third quarter with some offensive pressure being mounted by the Wildcats of Northwestern. But continue to do so. Shannon Daly. Daly with the ball gets stopped by number 18, Merrill Hansen. Hansen, the sophomore, versus Daly, the junior. Hansen wins that battle. Both sides looking to win the war, though.
Northwestern forwards are putting a lot of pressure on the defense there and causing them to turn the ball over.
Comes another chance now up and right out of play. Just beyond the reach of Ana Medina Garcia, 5'6" sophomore from Madrid. Good defensive effort to slow things down from Medina Garcia. Ball being whipped around the turf. Maintained by the Spartans. Switching fields, looking for holes. Unable to find one, and the turnover turns into a odd man rush. Quickly stopped and transitioned here for the Spartans and then taken back by the Wildcats. Back and forth we go. 4:17 in the third quarter. Down is Casey Joy. Joy puts it up. And the official stops play. So a corner to come. The Wildcats will reconvene at the top of the key. The defensive group for the Spartans will settle in and get prepared for this corner. I believe this is the second of the half. Benta Bakers, I would imagine, to insert. No, this time it will be Shannon Daly. So they'll go back to Daly this time. At the top of the key is Kayla Blass. Number 6, Peyton Halsey. Number 16, Kristen Connolly, among others. 4:06. Ball is in, now is exited. Here comes a shot. Shot goes in, and save made. It's still bouncing around, and the official stops play. So a great save by the Michigan State keeper, Jada Rundle. She has continued to play stellar in net. Get another corner. Pressure building for Northwestern.
It was great that the officials stopped that play and called the corner as the goalkeeper Arundel had stopped the ball and kind of covered it momentarily with her pad. So before anything happened,
Shannon Daly now. Daly getting set to put in. She inserts. Ball gets out. Now comes back in. A shot. Another save. And it keeps bouncing around, and the opportunity continues. The save, though, from Arundel. She's now made several today. It's like she knew exactly where they wanted to go with that ball. She read the play. It didn't seem like a change in play, just a repeat of the one they just ran. And so guessing to the right, going that way, making the stop, and we remain 1-1 with 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're 18, Merrill Hansen now. Hansen weaving in and out of the Wildcat defense. Now taking that ball away, number 6, Leah Sanisi. Obstruction there for number 3, Madeline McDonough. Cross midfield. Now forward towards the 23-meter, a push on into the arc. And a chance, they hold on to it. It's up and it's in the back of the net. They score! Number 6, Peyton Halsey does it again. 2-1 Wildcats.
That was a great goal by Halsey. A little deflection up and over, catches the goalkeeper off balance, and it results in that goal.
So a great goal from Halsey. That's her second of the day, as Northwestern takes a 2-1 lead here with 2 minutes and 37 seconds in the third quarter. Michigan State gets the ball back, looking to answer. Selena Ricardo settles in. Michigan State getting the ball back. Madeline McDonough now to insert. She'll go back. Blumsat moving forward, and now the defense of Northwestern to be tested. That ball sent in, and a great stop there by Conley. Conley. Northwestern trying to gain control back. Michigan State holding on to it. A swing and a miss, kind of chopped that ball up, and now here comes another offensive opportunity for Northwestern. They push the other side. Now in the arc comes number 3, Benta Bakers shoots, it gets blocked. Now 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. Comes 15, Katie Jones. That ball's up and in, and returns back for, looks like back to the 23-meter line. 70 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball inside, makes its way into the arc. Now the outside, 1 minute to go. Things have really picked up in the last 5 minutes of play. 2-1 our score after the late third quarter goal from Peyton Halsey.
The Wildcats continue to pressure, even though they did take the lead on that last goal.
Certainly don't want to give up that lead and go into the fourth quarter tied. They've played so well today. Both sides have played excellently today. 32 seconds, maybe look to get an additional goal, some insurance, if you will. That ball is in, bounces around, and goes back to the 23. 21 seconds. Ball maintained by Northwestern. They're in the arc. The shot is up. It's saved. It's pushed out of play. It's kicked now towards the corner by Arundel. 10 seconds to go. Ball from the 23 gets yeeted out of play. 2 seconds now, and that is the end of the third quarter. So an exciting change of pace here in quarter number 3 as Peyton Halsey makes it 2-1 Wildcats. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Big Ten of the Beach here on Big Ten Network Plus.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
With Metro by T-Mobile and her new iPhone SE, Camila rules. She's working hard.
See you Monday.
And working even harder for herself. Also, when opportunity calls, she can be ready for her dream job. You work hard for your money. Make it go further with Metro by T-Mobile. Right now, get the powerful iPhone SE for less than $50 when you switch. All on the full power of the T-Mobile network. Metro by T-Mobile, empowering Camila to rule her day.
New DQ rotisserie style chicken bites. I never thought unbreaded chicken this good was possible. I love you just the way you are. Finally, chicken that is tender, juicy, and flavorful all by itself. Thank you, DQ, for giving me just what I needed. DQ, happy tastes good.
And welcome back to Big Ten at the Beach here this weekend. Virginia Beach, the host of the opening weekend for the Big Ten here at the former National Training Center. Playing on the water-based AstroTurf here in Virginia Beach. Big Ten at the Beach is presented by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Revitalize your property today. We've had quite an exciting contest here. Terry, I'm Rob Smith, joined by Terry Sawyer in the booth. 15 minutes to go. Northwestern trails here. I take that back. Northwestern leads here. Michigan State trails by 1. They've played a pretty good game out there with the exception of the 2 goals allowed from Peyton Halsey. What needs to change for Northwestern and what needs to change specifically for Michigan State to push and be more aggressive offensively?
Michigan State's got to make sure defensively that they are aware of Halsey's positioning because, like I said, she scored 2 against them and will probably look to stay active up there at the top.
Northwestern certainly would like to have a piece of insurance, an extra goal, give it a 2-goal lead. I say the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, but this is not hockey. This is field hockey. And we haven't seen quite a number of goals today. In the first contest, we saw a 1-0 game between Iowa and Indiana. This one a 2-1 game, and if I was Northwestern, I'd continue to push offensively. Don't want to just burn clock. It's not necessarily the best attitude to have. So 15 minutes on the clock, 2-1 our score. And the way both of these teams have played today, I think it's going to take a strong final 15 minutes to pick up the win for either side. Michigan State just trying to equalize. Northwestern looking for that insurance, but also looking to remain stingy defensively as we get into the closing moments of the contest. Ball sent the other way, going towards Northwestern's end. Northwestern again, the ladies in white. Michigan State wearing the hunter green and black. Been treated to both 2 very different games of field hockey today. One more of an offensive effort, and that continues here. Northwestern pushes in, now an opportunity. Ball bounces pretty high. It goes back to State. Michigan State resetting. Katie Jones now pushes in. Gives it to number 11, Kayla Blast. Blast now. Back to Jones. They play catch. Smack of the sticks goes out of play. And another whistle, this time a corner. So another corner coming for the Wildcats of Northwestern. The opportunity has arisen for them to get that insurance goal. .12 and 32 seconds to go. Putting this ball in is Shannon Daly. Daly now with a horde of Wildcats at the top of the key. Here comes a shot and a diving save coming from Arundel. Whistle blows. And the Spartans get the ball back. Quickly inserted is Kara Bonshak. Bonshak took her time taking off the mask and trying to get that ball upfield, but now it's Northwestern. Another great diving save from Arundel. Northwestern corralling the ball back, and it looks like Michigan State's fallen into a defensive stance as Northwestern continues to push for that insurance. Ball's up now in the hands of Halsey. Halsey pushes to the opposite side, gives it to Katie Jones. Katie Jones, first year, gives it now to 21, Casey Joy. Joy back to Jones. Jones inside to no avail, and that ball is sent beyond the realm of play. Now to Lackey. Shannon Lackey now works the ball out of play. And we go back. Continue to work its way in is Halsey. And Medina Garcia comes off, and on goes Marion Seidel. Seidel now into the field of play. And another stoppage. Not sure what's going on with the...
Another equipment malfunction back there.
Another set of substitutions here. Looks like medical issue here for number 15, Katie Jones, so they sub her out. Ball chopped up. Now it's in the zone. That ball is passed from Halsey. Halsey can't believe herself. Martin Seidel being pushed to the left side. She's new into the game. Issa Vandewey getting ready to come back in. She scored a goal in the first 4 minutes of the contest, the only goal of the day for the Michigan State Spartans. She may come in and look to equalize the play of Peyton Halsey, who has 2 goals today. Mackenzie Keegan coming on soon. This is number 23, Lulu Fulton. On goes Vandewey. Ball's forward. Vandewey joins the line. Whistle blows. Stoppage of play, and a penalty to number 4, Ricardo. Ricardo can't believe it, and she comes off for 2 minutes. So now the advantage here to Northwestern. They come down with 9 minutes and change to go. Off is Sinisi. Nine minutes to go here in the contest. Michigan State just trying to hold on for now while Ricardo sits for a moment. About 1 minute to go on the penalty. She'll be released at 7:47. 8:38 to go while we're talking about time. More subs. Off comes Halsey. Halsey, as it stands, has a game winner. Vandaway now. Vandaway gives it up. Bouncing around. Not a whole lot of offensive opportunity as of late for Michigan State. They're struggling to get the ball into the attacking zone. Ball kicks out of play. Northwestern hangs on. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Ball sent in. Northwestern just missing it. And it's in the back of the net, but you got to score from within the arc, so that's no goal here for those of you new to field hockey. Northwestern now continuing to build possession. Seidel is down there on the far side near the 23-meter line. Sending it forward, kind of a little lofty pass up to Maddie Zimmer. Whistle blows and they continue pushing in and looking for Katie Jones right there. It's in the back of the net. They score! Number 8, Maddie Zimmer. 3-1 Wildcats.
That was a blistering shot there by Zimmer.
So Zimmer gets the insurance that the Wildcats were looking for in 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in this contest. And now they can sit back defensively and try to close this one out and start their season with a win.
I don't know, the way they've been playing, I don't think they're going to sit back. I think they're going to continue to pressure and try to be as offensive as they can.
I mean, you figure the other team can't score if you're trying to do the same thing. They can't do much if they don't have the ball, so the longer that Northwestern can play keep away, the better. We're 6 minutes away from their season starting with a win. Just looking to close out. They've played a pretty solid 54 minutes so far. Of course, as I say that, they turn the ball over, and now Michigan State has the ball taken away very quickly for number 11, Blass. Another opportunity for Bente Bakers. Bakers now doing it herself. Just bringing the ball in. She calls her own number. Ball lofts up. Hands out of play. Five and a half minutes to go. Three to 1 our score here with just over 5 minutes to go. Northwestern adding an insurance goal from Maddie Zimmer here just minutes ago. Peyton Halsey with a goal in the second and third quarter. So 4 goals in today's game, 1 in each quarter. Ball out of play, 4 minutes and change. Around now, coming forward are the Wildcats. They'll try for one more. They're inside the zone. Ball taken away by Vandaway, and Vandaway will send it back towards the offensive end. Unable to be corralled by Lisa Cincy. Sinisi's unable to handle that ball, and ends up out of play.
17 gets the green card.
Green card given to number 17, Leah Marshall. Marshall will sit for 2 minutes. We've got 4 to go in the contest. That ball's up, and it hits Selena Ricardo.
Looked like her life flashed before her.
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of up near the shoulder area. Thankfully, she seemed to be okay. Definitely not a place I'd ever want to see a ball flying towards, especially at that speed. But she's all right, and we continue. On goes Maddie Zimmer. Zimmer with the insurance goal. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and they continue to push offensively. That ball taken. That's Halsey. Halsey works her way in, gets it to the arc. Now a chance at Zimmer. Zimmer gives it up, continues to bounce around and pinball in the offensive zone. Ball will get pushed from Zidell. Aaron Zidell. Aaron Zidell gets a little touch foul. So she'll start back about as close to the corner as you can get. Let's continue to pick up. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Whistle blows again. Zidell goes and gets stopped. Now 2.5 minutes to go. It seems like the keep away game has begun. Taken away by Sinisi. Now chops back and onward. Also blows. Michigan State holds on to it. Under 2 minutes to go here in Virginia Beach. Close out our coverage today, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's contests, Northwestern and Maryland, will be in action. Both sides starting their seasons 1-0, assuming that Northwestern can finish this one here today. 1:22 to go in this contest. Been treated to two very different games. First, a defensive contest. This one a little more offense heavy. Pair of goals from Peyton Halsey, the name of the game today. Halsey, definitely the offensive player of the game. Now 60 seconds in this one. Things kind of slowing down. The fate of this one is very much intact. And the final 40 seconds seem all but a formality here in Virginia Beach. Northwestern will continue to close this one out cleanly. And they've played incredible field hockey after the 4-minute mark of this game. Issa Vandewey made it a 1-0 game, and since then 3 unanswered goals, 1 in each of the subsequent quarters. The most recent of which really icing this one from Zimmer. And 3 seconds to go, and that will do it. Northwestern picks up their first win here in Virginia Beach. 3-1 our final score. And before we say goodbye, Terry, what are your final thoughts on the day and on the game?
I think we've had some good field hockey considering it's opening day for all of these teams. Definitely a difference in play and speed of the game between the first game and second game. And I'm sure that Northwestern is just going to build on what they've done today to meet undefeated Maryland tomorrow at 3.
Tomorrow should be a great game. Undefeated coming after it tomorrow here in Virginia Beach. 3 o'clock start time here on Big Ten Network Plus, and we hope to see you there then. But thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. One more time running through the score. Issa Vandeweghe made it a 1-0 game. The junior for Michigan State early with four minutes into the contest. And from there, it was really Northwestern's offense that took care of business. And Northwestern took care of business. They had 2 goals from Peyton Halsey, one in the second quarter, one in the third quarter, and Maddie Zimmer added an insurance goal in the fourth quarter. Tomorrow, we'll have OSU and Rutgers at 10:30 in the morning. Then at 12:45, Iowa will play Penn State, and then Northwestern will play the University of Maryland tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for joining us today. For Terry Sawyer and everybody else behind the scenes, I've been Rob Smith saying so long.